Hello everyone, this is Holden, the project lead for L.U.R.K, and I'm going to field a few questions that are frequently asked in order to eliminate some confusion. The latest version of L.U.R.K currently is 1.0552. You can find it on ModDB and Strategy Informer. I've included the links in the description. We're aiming for 1.1 to be released on November 20th, although it's not written in stone. That would be a question that would take a lot of time to answer. Ultimately, it's a culmination of many things that the community has contributed, as well as ourselves, built under the philosophy to objectively improve Shadow of Chernobyl to the best of our capabilities. I would feel as though it would be a disservice to mention a few things as though it were representative of the project itself. Unfortunately, right now we're full-on testers and grunt workers. However, that's subject to change, as it always has been. However, those with unique skills, such as modeling, scripting, texturing, and various other capabilities are always welcome. The pretense for this question is unfortunately too vague. Whatever priority we decide to give to one or the other varies given the circumstances, and there isn't an adjective that wouldn't be subject to confusion if I were to provide a vague example. However, I would say that balance generally takes the front seat. As of yet, it hasn't been much of a concern of ours. However, we're working on providing more support for lower-end machines. Unfortunately, it's not a matter of simply dropping things, as they're meant to work in tandem with one another. So cutting one thing is effectively the equivalent of cutting a leg from a spider. That's a question that lacks a tangible answer. Some things are generally perceived as harder, while some are vice versa. However, the public perception that I've picked on thus far claims that it's considerably more difficult than vanilla. However, the difficulty does scale according to what option you should choose for difficulty, obviously. GSC actually touched on this topic briefly prior to release. If you've been following Stalker during its early development stage, you'll see various videos and whatnot pertaining to some of their older cut features, one of which being vehicles. Due to the general downsizing of map sizes following Shadow of Chernobyl's release, it became fairly impractical to include vehicles in the game. There were other issues as well, such as regulating its usage, interaction with NPCs, anomaly behavior in tandem with vehicles, and many other issues that led to its removal. If I were to even consider including such a feature, these things would have to be taken into account. As it stands, there are many issues regarding the latest commercial release of Call of Pripyat. We're anticipating a more functional base, as well as an English localization prior to shifting our efforts onto Call of Pripyat. We plan to maintain our efforts on both Shadow of Chernobyl and Call of Pripyat following our development for Call of Pripyat. I hope this video has been useful for some of those who are interested in the project. Thank you for your time, and have fun.